Welcome to ACD Combatives, your combatives and control tactics channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Alright guys, Coach Kurt here. A great little passing drill. This is a drill, but I pull this movement off. Generically speaking, I pull this movement off when I'm rolling all the time. This is great for drilling. Maybe you've just passed the guard and you've gone to knee on belly, or you've slid down, or they pumped you off to the side and you're in this position. But the drill, again, remember this is just a drill, but the movement is a very practical movement for actual rolling. So you've got your knee checking their hip, you've got bicep control, generally speaking, and the head is in the armpit, all on one side. The drill is you take the opposite hand, this hand that's on the opposite side of their body, and you're tapping their knee. Now, the big important aspect of this drill is think about leaving this tapped knee or checked knee, as it were, as long as possible to the last very second. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So I'm here, I tap the knee, and I jump over. You see that my hand is still checking the knee. Super important. If I do not do that, if I just simply jump over, they're going to lift their legs, or they could lift their legs. And it also allows them to shrimp. Your leg or your hand is not just checking the knee, it helps prevent some shrimping, but it's also a guide. You'll feel what they're doing. Your intent is to try to push their knees to the ground. May or may not happen. It's neither here or there. This leg is again monitoring this hip, and you're checking the knee, again bicep control, head in the armpit, and you just drill it back and forth, and you can incorporate it to any other drills you may know, and any other drills I will introduce later on down the road. So again, just I'll flow back and forth. And you can, of course, go straight into side control with this, reverse side control, however you want to end up. But again, the drill is just the drill. You're going back and forth. And I'm sorry, his legs are collapsing. You get the idea. Again, if you don't check the knee, and just somersault over, he can just lift the legs. You also want to be aware that you're going high enough to clear the legs. Even if you're checking it, he might be able to slip one leg up and stop you. So you don't want to just be grazing over the legs. You want to have plenty of clearance. You might recognize that this is similar to like a back pass to get to the other side. Well, this is a pass train. This is a drill. I have my bicep control, and see, I'm just sitting next to you like this. Like, hey, brother, I'm your friend. Or like I'm really close. I've got my hands on your biceps. I put my head into your armpit, and I'm using the mat. I take this hand, and I'm checking this knee, and I'm pushing it down. And at the same time, I'm just jumping over. But see how my hand is still here?
Yeah.
That is that way. If I don't leave it here, and I just jump over,
I can stuff that.
yeah, you can just raise your legs. Perfect. You already figured it out. That's all that is. How will you get there? It's neither here or there. It's the drill is just that. So again, I'll do it from this side so the camera can see it. And here, the head is in your armpit. I'm checking the knee, and my concept is to push the knee all the way to the mat. And I'm just jumping out of the way. And then I can go to side control. You're gonna have your, go ahead and bend your knees. A lot of times when you're trying to pass somebody's guard, they're gonna put your feet on your hips. Because you don't want to not have connection with your opponent. If I step in, you wanna like keep connection. You're not trying to kick my knee out in jiu-jitsu per se, but when we're rolling, you're just like, I have to do something like, yeah, here, sir, yeah. So I have to do something about that. So we're gonna practice. I'm gonna take this hand under here, and I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna slide down into knee on belly. You'll see this like, go ahead and get on your knees. A lot of times, or actually, I'm gonna get on your back, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, not sit up and stand here. Yeah, like you're gonna try to be in butterfly guard.
Butterfly.
You'll see this when you're, yeah, you sit up and you're gonna wanna underhook me. Yeah, that's a good butterfly guard.
Oh.
So what people will do is they'll grab and they'll stand up with you like this.
Uh-huh.
And then you will like, fuck that, and you'll put your legs on me. This happens in a roll all the time. Or I'll be out here and your legs are up and I might try to grab here, and you know what I mean, to do it that way, but a good way to practice this is just from that connection. In this hand, whatever side I'm going is the opposite hand. And that way, if you kick at me or push me away, I can still keep connection. It's not that I can't do that with this, but I'm blocking myself. I want to go that way. So I'm here, I'm just hollowing it out enough to get by. I don't have to do like any elaborate, you know what I mean?
Just clear.
Just enough to clear. And then I'm taking my knee against your leg, right in the knee on belly. I want to put this hand on your hip to control the hips again. I'm right across your gut, and I put this here wherever I can. In this case, I'd be like doing this. I like to get under the head if I can. This is my favorite. Because then I'm pushing down and pulling up at the same time. So, you may have seen this before, maybe not. Again, it's a super basic drill, but it's a great thing to do when you're on your own with a training dummy and to warm up for your regular drills. All right, people, everybody likes to subscribe and share. Thank you.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.